Alrighty, howdy neighbors and welcome back to Sepia Tears. Last time, we did not confess to Lillian, but we found out that she likes Lucas, excuse me. So, they're gonna try to be together, and I love that for them, A+. But right now, we need to go find Myra. Let's continue. Pull open the blinds. The sun is shining, and the icy air wipes away my anxiety. Looks like the back door is propped open with a piece of wood. Check my watch. 8:58. I was waiting. Hey. But it came. Did you really think I wouldn't? Of course not. Shall we get out of here? I like a plan. You lead the way. This is a change of pace. I don't mind taking the lead, but I have no idea where to go. Not sure how to say this, but... you've never been on a date before, have you? So blunt. It's alright, it's my first time too. We'll figure it out as we go along. Your smile's reassuring. Alright then. I don't know where we're going, but let's go. Gotcha. My cheeks turn red already. We arrived downtown and I realized I don't know which direction to walk in. You're not the improv type, are you? Who are you toast for looking at me? Oh, whoops, you're right. We're supposed to agree. Well, I don't know. Wanna go to a study with embarrassment. Or that? Movie? Hey, stop looking at me like that. It's harder than it looks. But really, that guys always talk about clever pickup lines. But those are just jokes. The normal pickup lines are a million times harder. Besides, easy for you to say. You're confident around me. You'd react the same way if you were talking to a guy you like. Emily Carhorn conceals my words, luckily. Anyway, not everyone is as comfortable with the opposite sex as you are. You know, I wasn't always like this. Really. Yeah, definitely. I used to be really shy around boys. And I'd always hide behind my glasses when someone tried to make eye contact. This is the wrong time to be mentioning her with glasses, but I can't help it. I guess you've grown up then. No, not really. I think I'm only like this around you. Wait, what? It's so easy to tease, see? Alright, that's it. We're going to see the most gory horror movie in the theater. I wouldn't even be able to speak. Was that what you were trying to say before? I mean, isn't that what we're supposed to do, right? Yes, but that's a bit too plain if you ask me. Movies are said to be the ideal date spot, but I don't get it. Aren't you supposed to actually watch the movie? Yeah, you do, but then you have, like, something to talk about after the fact. I know. Pointless, right? I mean, it's always a good movie to watch it when you're not focused. If it's not a good movie, it won't be any fun. It's not like the girl will actually fall asleep on his shoulder if it's boring. If anything, it'll just make the conversation awkward after it. I'm not sure if I want to answer this question, but now you know all this. So yeah, let's keep walking and see what comes up. Yeah, let's do that. Is there anything you want to buy? Like what? I don't know, I'm asking you. Are you going to buy Christmas presents for everyone? That's right, Christmas presents. You forgot, didn't you? No, I was gonna go out, but this thing happened and Has anyone ever told you that you're a terrible liar? No, I actually thought I was a great liar. Ha ha ha. Sorry, but you're hilarious when you're nervous. Take my word for it, you're a terrible liar. Mark. Shouting my name isn't gonna make me believe you. Just don't try to become a spy, alright? You need to see what happens if you get caught. But first of all, what makes you think I would get caught? Touché. Don't forget, I'm more fit than I look. True, but athletics can only save you if you don't get tricked. I'm not half as gullible as you. And the moment they lure you in, trap. The net falls from the ceiling and guards surround you. Well, I could just cut the rope with my daggers to skewer to the shadows. The spy carries daggers with him. A ninja spy? Wow. I really don't have a comeback for that. It's okay. I'm sure I'll say something equally incomprehensible soon. That's reassuring. Oh, look at this one. It's even shinier than the last one. Even a crow wouldn't get distracted looking at jewelry. But it's my fault if they're shiny. I guess I should just leave her be. Oh, look. I'm looking. But all I see is shiny metal. But it's shiny. Or was a necklace that looks the same as every other one. Don't take it the wrong way, but do all girls get like this around jewelry? For me, it's if it has a skeleton on it. I think it's cool. Well, most would use a wider variety of adjectives. But come on, don't any of them look pretty to you? I'm sure your aesthetic sense isn't that underdeveloped. Or as I might, all I'm seeing is a collection of stones. I also kind of see that. But if I imagine her wearing one of them... Oh boy. Think about something dirty? What makes you think that? Okay, fine, it's nothing that bad. Just imagine you wearing one of these, that's all. Oh. I didn't think you'd actually say it. I really seem that spineless. Yeah, you do. Sort of. That's not always true. You look cute with one of these. I was feeling the sudden confidence boost. That shouldn't be a bad thing. No, it's fine. It's just... Never mind. You're the only one who's blushing. Ooh, I don't... Oh, did you want to try it on? You sure? Well, why not? It's not like I can afford something like this, but... Thanks, I'll give it a try. So what do you think? Purple's a simple but elegant necklace. It wasn't like a model. Maybe this would be better. So she tries a less formal design. I know we agreed not to talk about price, but the more I look at it, the more it hurts to know in a few minutes you won't be wearing it anymore. Or, I mean, because you're so happy trying it on, I don't want... Thanks. Stops me from stuttering. For what it's worth, it really does look good on you. Just a little twirl in place. I like it. My mom has a similar one, sort of way. Says she wore it a lot in college. It's subtle. It looks good. You know, in a non-elegant sort of way. Like a stylish plain with an air of childishness? That sounded better in my head. I think I know what you're trying to say. Good, because I barely know what I was trying to say. I know what I meant. I know that I meant it, though. It's fancy, but not too fancy, and it has a feminine appeal that suits you. You think I have feminine appeal? Not like that. I reply automatically. But the necklace is feminine, and... So you don't think I have a feminine appeal. Well, it's not that either, but... Ha ha ha. Gotcha. Let's go. In a hurried and ineffective attempt to escape my embarrassment, I grab her hand and pull her aside. Just where do you plan on going, Mr. Stylishly Plain? Somewhere where I don't have to suffer this kind of abuse. Sorry about all that. Don't worry about it. I'm the one who should be apologizing. I wish I could have bought it for you, but... You get it. Window shopping is a better day activity than regular shopping anyway. I mean, it's... She's interrupted by the growl of her stomach. Hers, to be precise. I wonder what that could mean. I think it was the train. Okay, fine, you win. We eat. Well, if you really want to. It sounds like you can't wait any longer. She can't argue when she knows I'm paying. Time flew by quickly after that. I didn't think too hard about what that meant. But we were being led toward. But I failed, obviously. I'm tired. I've been on my feet for most of the day. Wanna go somewhere to rest? Yeah, I think so. There's a nice city park somewhere around here. Come on, let's go sit down. It's a nice evening. Right. We sit side by side on a freezing cold bench. Sunset poking at my peripheral vision. The air is heavy. Heavier than even then in my dreams. Myra's hand rests on the bench an inch from mine. Fingers twitch from time to time. They don't reach out. Neither do mine. There's no turning back from here, is there? There was no turning back from the moment we met. By the way, certainly too late now. Pause before every sentence. I have to push the words out. Memories don't vanish, you know. They fade, but they don't vanish. They're a weight. They aren't always a weight. I know, they're not all bad. You can't get rid of them. Good or bad, they end up in the same place. What do you think happens when you take a good memory from someone, turn it into something bad? What do you think's going to be left over? Sorry to have dragged you into this, Mark. Not your fault. I didn't even begin to imagine. I looked sideways at her, stunned her hair. Remember, right? Remember when I asked you to stay with me until you regain your memories? Yeah. Smells vaguely at the distance. I hadn't thought of what that would entail. I hadn't thought of anything. I'm sorry. I've been selfish. I shouldn't have made you think about her. No, don't say that. How could I not say that? I didn't tell you anything. I dragged you around, played with your head. You put up with me even though I was a stranger to you. Call yourself a stranger. I hate to see what you call my classmates. What? I mean, you can't just decide for yourself that your actions were selfish. There are two parts of that judgment, right? If the person you're being selfish toward doesn't think you're being selfish, then... But what I mean is, you're not a stranger to me. That isn't your decision to make. Don't call yourself a stranger. You're not kidding? Of course I'm not. Come on, do you really think I'd be here if I didn't care about you? I woke up at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. That's... Goodness searches through Myra's cheeks. You're important to me. It goes without saying that it'd hurt me if you left. I'm sorry. You don't have to. I'm sorry. She hides behind her hands. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. All I wanted was something simple, something so simple, but I... Here goes her face. And I feel a faint trembling through the air. You're being too hard on yourself. I told you, you didn't hurt me. But no buts, doesn't matter. I made a mistake, Mark. I told you, it's not alright. Trembling body comes to a halt. You're a good person, just like I remember. You're a good person, but Tell me then. Tell me why you came here. I just wanted to see if my scars were gone. Chuck one whistles through the empty park. Did you find your answer? Yeah. I think I did. It's cold. Her hand is cold in mine, but it'll warm in time. Getting dark. Let's begin to gather behind the sun's trail. Looks like we're in for a white Christmas. You're right, it'll be midnight soon. Let's go. Now the 24th. People must be all over the city square by now. Are you implying what I think you're implying? I'm implying that I'm going to hate myself if we don't do this properly. You're not the only one. She grabs my hand and follows along. It's beautiful. Something odd about going on a date with inevitable tragedy hanging above you. Every time I catch my breath, I feel it sinking in my chest as I remember that this isn't just another day. The trick, I realize, is to not give yourself time to catch your breath. Never been here before? Only a couple times during the day. I was always home with my parents on Christmas Eve. It probably wouldn't surprise you to know that this is my first time too. It's a little comforting. It's crowded, isn't it? I think it's good. Oh, I think it's a good kind of crowded. I would imagine that I've been missing out on this my entire life. It's not too late for us to start. Your hand is warm. Actually, your hand is cold. You really weren't built for the winter, were you? It was a poorly timed joke. Truth be told, the softness of her fingers and the warmth of her palm is enough to drive away the December wind. But I don't think I can say it out loud. Well, I figured you know what I meant anyway. Good point. I'd have to drag you out like this. It would have been better if we hadn't met in the middle of summer, huh? It's fine. I wasn't kidding when I said your hand was warm. Really? Really, grab some time. I think you're just saying that because your hands are freezing. Well, excuse me for not bringing gloves. Because if we met in the summer, it wouldn't be snowing like this. Now that you mention it. So it drifts down. How timely. I used to love winter back when I lived here. And I take it you still do? Of course. You know white droplets gather in her hair, endearingly messy. Do you want to go skating? Well, I suppose we could, but don't tell me. No, I definitely know how to skate. It's just liar. Fine, you win. I can teach you if you want. Would you really? Sure. It'll take more than one night to learn, but I'm sure you'll get the basics down after a few falls. I mean, I still have to fall. Too late. I've already decided. It's been a while since I've gone skating. The wind in your hair, the ice gliding beneath your feet. We've both been completely removed from the equation. Slow down. If I slow down anymore, the earthworm by the bench might beat us. There aren't any earthworms in the winter. Careful, if you have too much and you might fall. Hey, I almost moved down as well. It's a small price to pay if I didn't have to fall. Push my skates back with just enough force to propel us forward. Remember without warning me first. We're clearly in a position to give orders. I love this feeling. You know, we're really not going to learn anything if we keep going at this speed. This is fast enough, thank you. I grab onto Myra's arm before she falls. Most losing my balance in the process. Take it slow at first, you'll get used to it. That's what I'm trying to do, but you keep speeding up. This isn't what a legally sane person would call fast. Looking at the ice, I begin to wonder if we're not just standing still, deluding ourselves into thinking we're moving. When I said take it slow, I meant in relation to a normal skating speed. I need to figure out how to stand in these. Why are skates so thin? Myra stops. Attempts to realign her center of balance and starts gliding again. Slowly. Very slowly. Whose great idea was this anyway? It was meant to travel on thin, little slivers of metal. When I was in theater, I walked on stage. I walked all around the stage on those thin little slivers of metal. And I gotta say, it is not comfortable. Okay, let's take a deep breath, start from the beginning. First, stand still. I think I can do this. What's next? I'll stand there for a few more seconds. That was a deadly glare. Here wasn't the best time for sarcasm. Okay, you can stop standing there. Try moving. Slowly. Working. Good. Try to keep your balance. Don't speed up. I'll be right here if you need me. This isn't bad. That looked painful. What happened to being there if I need you? I may have been engaging in some form of mental narration and lost track of time. Anyway, it wasn't bad. I made a lot further than last time. Alright, want to try again? I'll stay with you this time. If you don't, you're gonna regret it. Alright, I'll start first. Slowly. Slowly but surely. This might be a big step for you. But do you want to try turning? One direction is more than enough for now. I see. Having said that, if you look straight ahead, you'll see that you don't have much of a choice. Oh. Rush your front and pull away from the wall. At least you try to. Well, a sudden movement makes me lose my balance. Ow. Ow, me. You grabbed me as you were falling. Okay, fine. Won't deny that. Although, what if I could? Like I'm too numb from the wind to feel anything. I'm not sure if that's a good thing. So for a few seconds to help each other up. You know, I think I have a better idea. What if arms wrap themselves around mine? Guide me. Said guide me. I heard you, but... they're more fun this way. What's this one solution? I thought the world lied about love, but maybe it didn't. This is supposed to be an illusion. It's supposed to be a fabrication of Hollywood and cheap romance novels. But for fabrication, it feels... peculiarly real. The hell is a storybook romance anyway? Do I care? If it exists at all. It's what's right in front of me. It's almost time. Check my watch. I should check my watch, but I can't. If I do, I'll wake up and the Zoom will be over. Mark. I know. Lots of excitement wafts through the crowd. It won't be long before the clock strikes 12. I don't regret a single thing. I wish I could agree. Don't lie, today has been perfect. It has, but... the warmth still lingers on my arm. I can't forget it. I won't forget it. I'm sorry. Don't apologize. I'm sorry. Forgive you. I hurt you. No, you did not. I tried to hurt you. I don't care. I'm going to end up hurting you. Frozen air in my lungs. Makes it feel like the end of the breath mints lifespan. The first inhale that isn't accompanied by an exhilarating burst of cold. I love you. No, you don't. Goddamn, Myra. I don't care. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to yourself. Isn't like you, Mark. You said we'd work together to find my lost memories. That was a lie. You promised to find me no matter where I go. You said it's what you do best. I did, didn't I? Rueful chuckle punctuates her breaths. You have to stop running away. I can't. You'll keep on hurting yourself. That's what I should be telling you. I stopped in my tracks. Myra glides in front of me. It's been 3 years, you know. 3 years and we're still the same. No pause in the air as the midnight bell sound in the distance. Merry Christmas, Mark. You are my first love. A soft sensation brushes against my lips in an instant that lasts a lifetime. Both warm and cold. Tastes vaguely like melting snow. I'll miss you. My legs refuse to move. She's gone before I realized it, lost in a sea of faces. The Sepia world consumes my vision. On the roof of the school, drowning in the sunset's thick light. Everywhere I look, the world is heavy, bittersweet, surreal. There she stands, the person who mattered most to me. With the sun at her back, she faces me, a mere silhouette in my memory. Her hair blows softly to the side, and the breeze that I can't feel. Her signature ribbons, endearing as ever, fell along with it. No. I open my eyes. It's dark. Streetlights are still on, and the downtown partygoers make it feel like nothing has changed. But the most important thing is missing. She's gone. She disappeared, just like she promised. No. No, no, no. This isn't the end. Think. God damn it, just think. I can do this. I can figure this out. Okay. Myra vanished approximately 15 minutes ago. We're in a crowd with easy access to public transit. Now face the truth. She wanted to escape. She'd done it by now. Never find her again. Therefore, if I try to find her, it'll be because she wants me to. Maybe she's waiting. Why did Myra meet me in the first place? I met because she knew me somehow. Was the school roof coincidentally chosen as our meeting place? Or was she referring to what happened 3 years ago? Her parting words implied that she knew what happened. But I don't know what to make of it. kind of hard to read against the white background. Myra could be the girl from 3 years ago. It would make sense in a way. She was lying all along. She could simply be here to tour with me. Because I know it's not true. But if it is, well, it's clear that she feels guilty about something. Did she come back from the past to tour with me and ended up falling for me instead? It's unlikely. It's incredibly unlikely. But it's the only thing I can explain. Oh, but it's the only way I can explain her tears. She might not have had bad intentions either. Maybe she was just curious. Maybe she wanted to see where it ended up after she unintentionally broke my heart. Wait, let's not get carried away. What I need here is tangible evidence. In retrospect, clues are scattered everywhere. Even assuming that she was putting on an act when we first met, it looks like even she couldn't build a perfect wall. There's a pocket watch, for one. It shouldn't mean much. Surely she has a regular wristwatch. Sorry, I don't know why I could not read regular. Somewhere. But where would she have even obtained such a thing like that? And how much would it have cost? And then there's her father's library. And her tear-stained face. She told me about Leonard Kinsley. And back then, it was easy to put the pieces together. Myra is from a wealthy family, and Kinsley is a close relative to her. She knows her way around the city because she grew up here. On top of that, she knows which schools I've attended, and the details of what happened 3 years ago. Ultimately, I don't need to figure out who she is. I need to figure out where she is. This isn't hard after all. Only 2 places she could expect me to search. The school and the hilltop with the cherry tree. Roof would make sense. Cyclical. The place we first met is the place where she'd want us to part. Not to mention, it invulnerably brings back memories from 3 years ago. Whatever her role in the story was, maybe the rooftop means something to her. But I can't forget about the hill either. That was the first day we spent together. First time I saw what she was really like beneath the facade that she put up. Did facade? The word facade always have the dash under the C? I don't think I have ever noticed that. Wouldn't it be significant to her? Would she want to visit before she leaves, especially if she used to go there as a child? This hilltop is too far from here. But it's a bit of a detour. It goes a long way off by public transit. Plus, we'll go to the hill and then head back to the school. But if Myra's in a rush, I won't be able to catch up if my guess is wrong. I have to pick one. Slowly, carefully. What would Myra want? Alright. Well, I'm gonna find her if she wants me to. And there can only be one place that means more to her than anywhere else. No. I forget which one it is. I totally forgot. Now let's go to the rooftop. The rooftop. Makes sense. She wrote this whole play and cast herself as the leading actress. If she wants to end things cleanly, she'll go back to where it all began. Here goes. I'm here. Look at the roof and realize I have no idea how to get there. There has to be a way. There's always a way. How could she have done it? Come to the side of the school and see that if there's anything to climb on. It's the outdoor shed. Monks has been sitting in the back of the building, near the back door to the construction lab. And then it makes sense. The structure is almost half the height of the school. It's been here since the beginning. I never thought about it. Leap onto the stack of leftover wood and grab hold of the shed's roof. Pull myself up with the strength I never knew I had. My feet grab hold and I regain balance. The bottom of the second floor windowsill isn't too far. Digging my fingers into the few inches of space between the window and the brick wall. I forcefully pull myself up with the help of my feet. A bit more. Considering how large these windows are, I only need to grab a couple of old bricks above it, pull myself to the top. With a gasp of breath and skip the heartbeat, I propel myself upward and grab hold of the roof. My fingers clinging to the railing as I roll myself over. Landing on my back, stare unfocused at the snowy sky above. But it's over. On the opposite corner of the roof, staring up the night sky, the person I was looking for. Boom! I do remember. You made it. Of course I did. I knew you'd find me. I was blank, distant like 2 weeks ago when we first met. I'm glad, Mark. Not for what? Not that I found you after you ran away from me. About everything. I'm glad I've met you. I'm glad I've gotten to know you. I'm glad to have fallen for you too. And I'm glad to be able to say goodbye like this. Myra. Solid gaze tells me that nothing can make her change her mind. But she still looks at me expectantly. I don't want you to leave. Oh, you don't want to leave, do you? No, I don't. But I have to. You get hurt either way, then why not risk it and stay here? I can't do that. This was all wrong from the very beginning. Does it even matter now? Of course it does. You don't want the last 2 weeks to disappear, do you? They won't disappear. They can't. Memories don't die. They can't be tarnished. I'm sorry. I'm really truly sorry. Wait, don't jump to any conclusions. Those conclusions were determined from the moment we met. I lied to you. I forgive you for whatever you did. It's not that simple. Try to take a step back, and I take a step forward. It's just like before. After 3 years, it's just like before. What if I stay? It'll all be wrong. There'll be no more turning back. I'll never be able to forgive myself if you hate me. Take a deep breath and stop worrying. The problem's all in your head. No, it isn't. We won't get anywhere if we both back down. Maybe so. But everything that happened, I don't want to lose what we already have. Myra. I try to reach out to her, but something stops me. If I do it, will I really destroy the memories we made? No matter what she's hiding, I'll accept it, but I'll leave it at this then. The answer is right in front of you, Myra. Make your choice. It's tough to see what's in front of you when you're afraid of what's behind you. Snow moves in reverse. I'll never forget you, Mark. I wasn't lying. I said you were my first love. Words were only a whisper. A whisper that fades as she takes her last step backward and falls off the roof. I walk forward slowly, my leaden feet. Aha! Not surprised. Nothing below but a balcony overlooking a garden, with a small patch of snow-covered soil laying below. The snow had been falling for a while now, and the whole balcony is covered, save for the spot she landed on. A short trail of footprints leads her way. Oh, that's right. It was something when she jumped. Don't cry. No. No, 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 no. This isn't over. I miscalculated. I tried my best, but in the end I guess wrong. And so the cycle continues. Which means, as long as I persist, I could try again. Over and over and over and over. Even if it kills me. If it turns me into a dry, soulless husk, I can't. I can't. I can't. It might not be impossible. I'll admit that much. But even so, it just isn't worth it. Nothing is happening? Yeah. This is what happens when you select fall. Nothing. I'm gonna stand up. I'll do it. I'll do it again. Ah, I don't want to say that. Just for her, I'll shatter my heart as many times as it takes. To the hill. And it just continues. I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. And we'll see what happens on the hill next time. So thank you very much for watching, and hopefully, I will see you later.